name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the bookie killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
I guess it just will never stop. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer, back from vacation. Sorry I took a little longer hiatus than normal, but, when you're in my position and my level, it's all about family first. I don't need to be here grinding in college bowl games. I mean, all my clients got service, but I'll leave that up to you little dicks who don't got no money, who have to grind all day, every day to make money. I got enough money for the next 50 generations of my family, but I'm back, ready to attack. College basketball is in full effect. We got a great show for you today. Today's January 6th, 2022, and our first show of the new year. Yeah. Paparazzi, my ride-along host, what's going on?
Man, just ready to get back to real life. You know, the holidays are great for the kids and everything like that, but for us adults, it's great to get over that holiday time and get back into the gear and flow of real life.
100%. You look a little dark, man, and in the last podcast, you were dark as well. We got to call the guys in to get that little light lit up or something, man.
Yes.
Because looking over at you, now I understand, because I was yelling and arguing at the producer why you were so dark, but maybe they can figure out something to lighten you up. But, yeah, you do look a little dark over there.
Yeah, I think one of the light bulbs here in the studio is out.
Well, we've been making so much money, they're probably just blowing the fuck out. You know what I mean?
I think we're hot enough where everything is just getting blown the fuck out. I think so.
Anyway, guys, got a great show for you today. Our show is sponsored by Wager Attack and our boys over there at BetYouEarn.com, and more importantly, our good friends over at BlueChew. You guys want to get a hold of us, 877-220-6540. Go to the website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Put your phone number into the website. We'll get back with you with a free pick. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at VIPSportsLV. If you don't want to call, direct message me about doing business, and you will hear back from us immediately. We will not DM or spam about contests or promotions. So if you get contacted by an account with my picture that says they are me, look for the blue check mark for your own safety. And speaking of that,
yes,
a lot of my followers have been getting DM'd from this VIP Sports LV giveaway. Guys, that is not me. That's a little scumbag fraud sitting at home in his underwear trying to create some leads because he's broke as fuck and can't do what I do. So once again, VIPSportsLV.giveaway. If you get a DM from him, make sure you report the account. They're imitating a celebrity. They're imitating VIP Sports, and 100% that is not me. But at the same time, Poppy, I feel a little bad that some scumbags running a promotion, and then my real clients are finding out, and our followers, that it's not true.
Right.
So to make things up for these people, I'm going to do a little giveaway today. I'm in the season mood. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's give out $500 to some lucky person. How's that sound?
Perfect.
All you guys got to do is go to our comments on the live chat, on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and put the comment in, let's get paid in 2022.
Perfect.
Let's get paid in 2022. Put the comment into our socials for your guys' chance to win $500 in cash, which we will give away on what? You want to give them like 3 days to do it? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's give it away on Sunday, NFL.
Let's give it away on Monday, the national championship game.
Monday, the championship. Put your comment in. Let's get paid in 2022 for your chance to win $500 in cash. We will announce the winner on Instagram Live on Monday, right before the championship game.
And just going a little bit further, guys, they're not only doing fake giveaways, they're trying to get your information to then try and make you a customer. Do not fall into that trap. Not only are you not going to get a giveaway, but you're going to get hooked up with somebody who's going to cost you a lot of money, scam you, and that's the more valuable part of why you don't want any part of that. So please, make sure you don't get suckered into that. Make sure you're only dealing with the real VIP Sports. We don't do the contest like that. We don't call or try and get a hold of you like that. Make sure it's Steve with the VIP check mark.
100%, guys. Like I said, you already know in this industry, there's a million handicappers out there sending out their DMs, doing all sorts of marketing to try to get you. Using my name is just absolutely ridiculous, guys. You're embarrassing yourself, and you guys are smaller than mouse pussy. Nobody even notices you. So do me a favor. Get the fuck out the way and go play with toys or something. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube or wherever you listen to the podcast. Click the bell on YouTube to receive notifications on all videos we post. We greatly appreciate your thumbs up, and we do read all your comments. Now, Poppy, we do have a brand new sponsor.
We do.
Our boys over there at Bet. Get in the game also. Set yourself up with my absolute blowout winner merchandise, T-shirt, hoodies, and more for the recreational and professional sports bettor who wants to be in the winner circle constantly. Like I said, guys, absolute blowout winner is a winner. It's a winning edge. It gives you a swagger about yourself. I mean, you got winners and you got losers. Which one are you? I'm an absolute blowout winner, and I know you are too, especially with all the negativity around.
Ugh.
Everywhere I go, there's negative people looking for handouts. I'm this, I'm that. They're so negative. If they spent all their energy being positive, they'd probably have a fucking six-figure job doing good things.
Yeah.
So, guys, if money's tight, things are rough out there. You ain't got to beg. You just got to stay on the grind. Don't take no for an answer, and something good will come your way. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to as long as you're hardworking and you're dedicated. And trust me, you will get it. I've been kicked down several times. It's not how you fall. It's how the fuck you get back up scrapping. You know what I mean?
You know, something that I do on a daily basis, something that I put off.
Jack off?
Not jacking off. No.
Okay,
I mean,
so something else you do on a daily basis.
That's a daily basis.
Oh, that's every other day?
No,
Okay.
twice a day.
Oh, twice a day.
Yeah,
Okay, all
yeah.
right. So,
But no. Something that I do is something that I put off that I keep saying now I'm not going to do. When I feel something negative that I need to do, I go and attack that, do it. So now I accomplish something, and it just seems to put me in motion.
well, also keep it 100. You told me personally that you watch Master Closer 101 at least once a week. Does that not pull you out of the funk?
It does. It just, for your own mindset, it just turns you around a little bit. It puts you on a forward path. And I'll admit it, like, just, I am a positive person. I'm around you. We have a lot of things
So am I,
going.
but I have to go back to Master Closer 101 too because there's things you forgot as an OG professional salesman.
Correct.
And that's what blows my mind. These guys that are making fake accounts and following and doing all this dumb shit, all they got to do is go buy Master Closer 101 at mastercloser101.com to learn to be exactly like me.
Correct.
I'm giving you all my closing statements, my one-liners, voice fluctuation, what rebuttal to give when somebody objects you. You're not getting anything better than that.
No, and you don't even. It's not just in the sports world, guys. What you can learn on Master
Oh,
Closer
it's far
can
from the
carry
sports
you
world.
for
Sales
your
runs
life.
the world. You know
Correct.
that.
It can carry you in almost any situation in life, whether it be a work situation, a home situation, anything you need. But the positivity and the brain set that brings you is invaluable, and I don't know why everybody isn't.
And more importantly, one of the big chapters in Master Closer is mindset.
Yep.
And that's a very, mental clarity and mental health is a very big issue right now. I go through mental health constantly because, everybody I know has COVID right now. And, people aren't working, they're down and out. And, any normal person that sits in their bed for 2-3 days straight is going to have anxiety and be fucked up if you're normal.
Yep.
But then again, I don't know what normal is because there is no normal.
Not in
When people
today's
say, I
world.
want to be normal, what is normal? Just be you. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, the college football national championship game is on Monday. Don't forget, that's when we'll announce the $500 cash winner, as long as you put the comment into all of our platforms that say, I want to get paid in 2022.
Yes.
The rematch, Georgia against Alabama. Alabama won their first meeting, but Alabama is +3 in the rematch. Now, a lot of people think that is absolutely insane. Alabama's a stronger team. You got the fucking king of coaches over there on the coaching the team. And people think that it's going to be an absolute blowout winner. Let me give my little 2 cents. Yes, Georgia did not win that first game. However, that quarterback from Alabama, throwing into 5-man coverage into touchdowns, had one of the best games he could have possibly ever had against Georgia. Georgia did not show up as the Georgia team that we know. So, you got to be very, very careful when you think that +3 is just an easy winner.
Well, the odds makers aren't morons, and they're not here to give away money.
Correct.
And if Alabama dominated Georgia like they did in the SEC championship game, you would wonder why Alabama would be getting 3 points.
That's exactly what I was going to tell you. That's my question to you. If Alabama easily won the first game, right? and they are getting points in the rematch. Does this mean that the odds makers believe that Georgia just had an off night, like I said, in the first meeting with Alabama? And the answer is yes, they do.
100%.
The odds makers think that Georgia didn't play the game that they should play because, trust me, they're not setting lines for you guys to get paid. Sportsbook sets lines to be fair, and then the advantage of the sportsbook, don't ever fucking forget that.
No.
Period.
Five previous times teams that played in the regular season then went on to play in the national championship. The team that won in the regular season lost in the national championship part.
Yeah, I know. You've told me that, but how
Yeah.
many out of how many games is that?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, 5 for 5.
So out of the last 5 national championships, the team that lost in the season actually won in the championship.
Yes.
So it's another good stat for you guys. NFL Week 18. By the way, the last week of NFL. How fast did this shit go by?
Man, every single year we say, hey, college football is going to start, then the NFL, and it's going to go by like that. I couldn't. This year it's gone by like.
Me personally, I really don't give a fuck because there's way more money in college basketball and especially baseball and college football. NFL is the least paying sport.
Yeah.
And anybody that doesn't believe that, ask the sports books. That's how they clean the fuck up every single year. Anyway, NFL Week 18 brought to you by our boys over there at BlueChew, but I want to get to something else before we do that. NFL news. According to the NFL Insider, Ian Rappaport, Antonio Brown was actually kicked off the sideline after telling coaches he was too injured to play. Oh, were you, Antonio?
Yeah.
Were you too injured to play? You weren't too injured to be fucking on Brady's wife when you were staying up at his house, were you? So, I mean, come on, bro. That's ridiculous. Tom Brady said, we all care deeply about Brown, and we all should do whatever we can do to get him the help he needs right now. Here's a question. Reports say Brown could find a job again in the future in the NFL. If you were an NFL GM, would you take a risk on Antonio Brown? And what would you say to Brown to get him right back on track?
I don't know where the reports are saying he could get a job in the NFL because he couldn't get a fucking job in the NFL, the CFL, the Arena League.
I don't believe that. I believe he could.
I don't think so.
I do for sure. But here's my take on it. If someone was going to pick up Brown,
Yeah.
I would try to pick him up right now
Yeah.
for the playoffs. There's a couple teams out there. I mean, Tennessee could use him for sure. There's a couple teams out there that could use Brown for the playoffs. If it was me, you can't fuck the team up in 3-4 games running your mouth. Negativity spreads pretty quick, but it's not going to spread in 2 or 3 games. So I would try to pick him up for the playoffs and then get him off my team and let him figure out what the fuck he's going to do from there.
Now, as a
It'd
guy
be a
who-
good add-on in the playoffs, yes or no, for any fucking team.
Yeah, as talent-wise, yes, but
He's a complete psycho.
He's a complete psycho. I mean, the only place he should be getting picked up is from a mental hospital. But now, as a guy who loves money, all he had to do was go out and get, I think, 5 more receptions. He got a $333,000 bonus. 1 more touchdown. He got a $333,000 bonus. Would you have stayed to try and go get those bonuses before you pulled the shit he did, or would you still have walked off?
It just shows that he's self-inflicting his own wounds.
Yes.
Period. And if he was on my team talking about he's too injured to play, I would have fired him fucking immediately, just like a bunch of NBA coaches should be firing some top players because they act like they're too hurt to play as well.
Yeah.
Fuck, back in the day, these players played with broken fingers, fucking fingers cut off, all sorts of injuries.
So you agree with what Bruce Arians said?
100%. Get the fuck out of here. Get off my team. I fired salesmen in my front room for being less negative than that.
Yeah.
Get the fuck up out of here.
Bruce Arians is a player's coach. Mind you, Antonio Brown screwed up with the vaccine card. There was a good chance they weren't even going to take him back. They took him back on the team.
Yeah.
So he was already on big-time probation sitting there playing that day, and he pulls another stunt. So I don't feel bad for Antonio Brown. He fucked us here with the Raiders. Everywhere he goes, he fucked with Bill Belichick. Fuck you, Antonio.
And I'm going to give some inside information about the NFL right now on why people need VIP sports more than ever.
Yep.
I personally have information of dozens of NFL players right now that have COVID that hasn't been reported. So understand, guys, just because there's a few people on the COVID list and they're out and you're doing your projections based off those players, what about the players that have it that aren't reported, that aren't going to be able to play up to the level that they should? You ever thought about that, Poppy? Well, guess what? I know players, current players. I ain't no fucking snitch like Lerner from the fucking Knights.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this. There are several players right now that have COVID that haven't been reported. I get IVs from certain people, and they have companies all around the world, and there's several players getting a lot of IVs and a lot of, what's the shit that I get?
NAD.
NAD, and a lot of NAD to cure up, but they're not reported. So with a guy like me, you might want to call me before NFL so I can help you guys get the job done. Here's a recap, guys. We said the 3 best teams to fade right now are the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New York Giants, and the Carolina Panthers. You know what the result was, Poppy?
Yes,
Once again, all 3 teams did not cover. Oh, another 3 easy golden nuggets Steve Stevens gave you. No big fucking deal. I mean, how many nuggets do I have to give these guys? The updated stats are Jacksonville, 7 straight losses against the spread. Giants, 5 straight losses against the spread. And Carolina, 6 straight losses against the spread. How many people are going to still believe Cam Newton's bullshit? Can I ask you that?
I don't know.
The dude fucking sucks.
He obviously
I think fucking Carr sucks. Who's worse, Carr or fucking Cam?
Oh, no. Cam is way worse.
I think so, too.
But I mean, Cam must use a lot of the one-liners from Master Closer.
He has to.
He is a master
He's
salesman.
selling them motherfuckers like there ain't no tomorrow, bro.
I mean, that guy is a master closer.
That's back to my point, what I was just going to say. He should retire and become an agent.
Yes.
Because that motherfucker will get you some money because he is a stone cold salesman.
Yes.
Period. Anyway, in NFL news, hours after the Raiders' victory over the Colts, Las Vegas star rookie cornerback Nate Hobbs was arrested on a charge of driving under the influence early on Monday. Police responded to calls that Hobbs was asleep at the wheel of his car around 4 a.m. on a parking lot near the exit ramp of the Cromwell Hotel.
I mean, is this team ever going to fucking learn?
Poppy, we've said this before the team got here.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for young players with a lot of money, with the action that we have in this town, to be able to behave. I mean, my God, you give a 23-year-old kid fucking $40, $50 million. You have him in the hottest city with the finest women, the finest foods, and by far the best nightclubs in the world. And it's going to be very difficult. But at the same time, as a professional, you should know how to fucking do your job, stay professional, and do that shit on your off time. But the DUI, I don't see him being affected too much for it. Nobody got hurt, sleeping in his car type deal.
Yeah.
He wasn't out driving, hurting nobody and all that type of shit.
That is the difference, and let's make that very clear. He was not out driving like Ruggs was driving 154 miles per hour. He was caught sleeping in his car on a parking garage ramp. So there is a bit of a difference, but still not very smart.
No, not only that, but believe it or not, Raiders versus Chargers, the winner goes to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Raiders could easily be in the playoffs.
Yep. And we've been without Waller for 3 weeks. We've had all these off-the-field issues.
They just infused an NAD Waller 2 days ago.
Yeah, we've had John Gruden, his situation, losing him. And for the Raiders to actually hang on and have a chance to go to the playoffs with the last week, I do give them credit as an organization to be there.
By the way, Waller, one of the nicest gentlemen, best fucking guys you'll ever meet in your life. He's a true professional, true gentleman, and I'm glad to have him on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Me too.
Preview, San Francisco at the LA Rams, Rams -5. You got to be careful from them Niners, though. They will fuck you up as far as winning when they shouldn't be and losing when they shouldn't be as well. San Francisco can clinch a playoff berth with a win on Sunday. The Rams are already in the playoffs, but LA will be motivated to win this game on Sunday to secure home field advantage in rounds 1 and 2, potentially. Here's the stat. The Rams have lost to San Francisco 5 straight times. But Jimmy Garoppolo is very questionable for this game, and it's looking like rookie Trey Lance might start again this week after a pretty good showing last Sunday. What's up with Garoppolo, man? You're good, but then you're hurt and you don't play and you're this. Is that a guy you want on your fucking team? That a guy that's really good when he can play?
Going back 2 years ago, that Garoppolo, yes. The latest one, I don't know. I don't like a guy who can't be in there all the time, and it seems like he's hurt all the fucking time. But when San Fran and the Rams played earlier this year, San Fran absolutely beat the shit out of the Rams.
Yeah, on paper, this is a game for the Niners to get the job done for sure. And like I said, that's why I say Derek Carr, at least the guy has heart and he comes out and plays. However, Raiders, If you don't end up getting motherfucking Russell Wilson or go out and try to get Aaron Rodgers or somebody, then fucking shame on you again. The fact we could have had Aaron fucking Rodgers, a guy that didn't want to play,
And Tom Brady,
who's about to lead these motherfuckers and has a great chance of winning the fucking Super Bowl. Dude, that haircut on Mark Davis must be tightening his head the fuck up because he makes some stupid fucking decisions.
we could add Tom Brady as well.
Oh, my God. Saturday's game, Dallas at Philly. Philly +7, 42 is the total. Both teams are in the playoffs, but who they play in the playoffs depends on this weekend's results. Here's the question, Poppy. Is 7 points a lot of points for the Eagles to be getting at home? And does a teaser bet make sense in this scenario?
Yes, any team in the NFL getting a touchdown or more in the NFL is a lot of points. Philly is playing great football right now, but you don't know who's going to play, who's not going to play. Same kind of thing for Dallas. Does the teaser bet make a lot of sense? Yeah, I would tease up to 14 points at home. That does make sense.
Watch out for Dallas. They got some mojo going right now. I'm not sitting here telling you they're going to win the Super Bowl, but their team is motivated and they're where they want to be. You can't just count Dallas out, I tell you that. College basketball is brought to you by our boys over at BlueChew. Fall is here and we could all use a stiff breeze. That's right. This episode is sponsored by BlueChew. Guys, confidence can take you far in life. It can also help you in the bedroom, especially when it comes time to step up to the plate. That's where BlueChew comes in. BlueChew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredient as Viagra and Cialis, but in a chewable tablet and at a fraction of the cost. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever the opportunity arises. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. The best part, it's all done online, so no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, no waiting in line at the pharmacy. BlueChew's tablets are made in the United States of America and prepared and shipped directly to your door in a discreet package.
Yes, that's right. And, it's time to get off the couch and back to work. If your tool needs an upgrade, head to BlueChew.com. You can perform, BlueChew can help. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try BlueChew for free when you use our promo code VIP at checkout. Just pay the $5 shipping fee. That's BlueChew.com, promo code VIP to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank BlueChew for sponsoring the VIP Sports Podcast.
Shit, we're probably not the only ones thanking them. Those motherfuckers that are getting that free shipment are probably excited as a motherfucker thanking them too.
Their girls should be thanking
Their
too.
girls going to be thanking them for goddamn sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, conference play has started throughout college basketball, and the SEC conference has looked strong at times, but way, way too unpredictable.
Yes.
Which we've said several different times. In the SEC, the Auburn Tigers have emerged as a conference title contender, suffering just one loss in a double overtime defeat to UConn back in late November. Auburn's star guard, Alan Flanagan, was supposed to return last night against South Carolina, but was a late scratch due to a medical reason. Without Flanagan, the Tigers crushed South Alabama 81-66. But once again, what we talked about, Poppy, is players, people made their bets, and then 5 minutes before the game, you realize that the superstar wasn't playing. They got it done anyway, but this is information that can be so crucial that we have here at VIP Sports, guys.
And a team like Auburn might look like the class of the SEC right now. In 2 weeks, that might totally change because of the COVID situation, because of injuries. This year is going to be unprecedented, even worse than last year, especially because of how quick Omicron is, so contagious to everybody. So a team like Auburn right now might look like the cream of the crop, and in 2 weeks they might be at the bottom of the crop. But like you just said, the information that you can get is second to nobody. And guys, I can't stress this enough. This isn't a sales pitch. This is you betting your hard-earned money, your family's money that you need. You need to have somebody in the know that knows who's playing. That's your guy right there. He's proven.
Well, not only that, but I teach you guys the ways to make money gambling. Unlike every other fake wannabe handicapper that just wants to give you games and lie to you, telling you about they got inside information. Guys, there's way more to it than that. Money management and discipline is the formula for success without any shadow of a doubt. One game a day, not every day, and more importantly, betting the same amount of money on every fucking game. Guys, the whole idea here isn't to bet more money or more games for less money. The whole idea is to bet more money on less games. Gives you a better opportunity to absolutely get paid.
I think, too, like when you work with clients and teach them your money management system and they get out of their head from, hey, I want action. I want to bet 10 games a day. And when they understand, hey, I'm going to bet less games for more money, and the way you teach them, and it's not, hey, I'm going to bet 1,000 on this one, 300 on this one. When they actually get your betting
And see the
system
results.
down,
Correct.
Because just going and giving somebody a few winners and they don't know how to bet isn't gonna in the long run. They're done. They have no.
Hey, here's
chance.
what blows my mind. Okay, a guy bets $1,000 a game. Okay, let's say he plays 3 games. He wins one for 1,000. He wins a second one for 1,000. He's up 2,000. Then he bets 3,000 on the third and he loses.
Right.
He has a 2-1 record and the guy's down fucking $1,000. That makes zero sense in the sporting world. Sports books love motherfuckers like you. Another key point. Do you know that our company probably does anywhere between $25,000 and maybe $30,000 in business just off my money management video that I put on YouTube well over a year ago?
Yes, because that's individuals who actually want to learn.
Correct,
who
and actually want to win.
You're not playing with monopoly money, guys. You're using your money, your retirement money, money for your family. And if you had learned the system that he has that has made him successful, you would be right up there. It doesn't mean you're going to win every single game. That's not what he's saying. But in the long run, you're going to learn how to be successful, the right way to wager. And if you get the information from him, in the long run, you are going to be successful. It's worth it.
You hit it on the head. The guys that are calling in off those videos are guys that want to treat this as a business, and they actually want to make a second income. You have those type of people, then you got 70% of the public that are degenerates that play as a hobby for fun. And last time I checked, my hobby, I don't want to lose money on my hobby.
Correct.
So, I mean, focus, guys. Be a little bit smarter than the average bear. Also in the SEC, the red-hot number 16 ranked Kentucky Wildcats were +2 dogs and dropped a close game against number 21 LSU 65-60. LSU, who we previewed as a strong team, trending to the under, is now 12-2 to the under on the season. Guys, how many golden nuggets? 12-2. That's 10 solid fucking units. Just out of 14 games. What else you want me to do? In the Big 12, the number 1 ranked Baylor Bears won but did not cover the 12-point spread last night on the road in Oklahoma. 84-74. Came down to one basket.
It did. But they're still a mighty tough team, Baylor.
Oh, yes, they fucking are. No doubt about it. Also in the Big 12, the number 14th ranked Texas Longhorns are 12-2 straight up, 2-0 in the Big 12, and have covered 3 straight games. Texas has been trending to the under so far this season, but books are setting their totals below 125 points their last 2 games, resulting in 2 straight overs. Texas will play Oklahoma State on Saturday.
Yeah, you know, the books, if you look around the country in some different conferences, I've never seen some of the low totals they've been setting. I've seen totals at 119 points, 120 in some conferences. The books right now are setting totals extremely low.
No doubt about it. In the Pac-12 conference, the Cal Bears are covering the spread lately with an 8-1 against the spread record in their last 9 games.
They're getting 5.5 points tonight at home against USC.
Come on, guys, pay attention. Mama's still red hot at 12-1 against the spread. Davidson had their 2 most recent games postponed, but don't forget, the Wildcats are 10-1 against the spread this season. Like I said in the Ivy League, the Big Red of Cornell won and covered against Dartmouth on Sunday, bringing their against the spread record to a scorching 9-1.
I hope everybody has their pens out because these are definite teams and stats right now that I would be going with.
Well, by the way, Cornell's also, since you're writing shit down, by the way, Cornell is also 9-1 to the over this season. NHL hockey, best teams overall against the spread as of Monday night. The Anaheim Ducks were 26-9 against the spread this season. Worst teams against the spread, Seattle Kraken are just 11-22 against the spread.
They're an expansion team
this year. Huh?
They're an expansion team, so.
Well, they're expanding
That's
on their
fair.
losses. That's for goddamn
Yeah.
sure. So, best team to the over at home, the Minnesota Wild are 12-2 to the over when playing at home. Best team to the over on the road, Colorado is at 11-3 to the over on the road. Now, these first period stats is what I just keep giving them out.
I know.
I have an 80+% winning on these first period totals, and I'm still going to show you guys some love. Fuck it. First period stats. Las Vegas Golden Knights are 22-11 to the over in the first period this season. Columbus Blue Jackets are 20-10 to the over in the first period this season, including 3 total first period goals scored last night or the night before in their game against the Lightning. All 3 goals were scored by Tampa Bay. Last 5 game stats, Seattle and Las Vegas are each 5-0 to the over in the first period in their last 5
Vegas
games.
Golden Knights are home tonight. I forget who we are playing. We're $1.50 favorite tonight at home.
Let's go Golden Knights. You know, they started off hot, then they went to shit. Now they're back. They're in playoff contention. What are they, second place?
Nah, a little lower than that.
What, third?
They've lost our last couple of games.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. So, Knights, come on. Let's come back strong. Want to wish the Raiders nothing but luck with getting to the playoffs. We're repping Vegas to the motherfucking end, so I hope the Raiders can. I mean, they can easily beat the Chargers.
It's great for the NFL. They place that game as the Sunday night game. It's win, and you're in the playoffs. That's great for the NFL. It's great that we have so many teams battling here down for positions in the playoffs. I love how they expanded the playoffs to the extra team. But to have the go down to the final game of the season, win, and you're in is great. And yeah, come on, Raiders. You can do it.
Be a great game to be at. I can tell you that right now because they're going to be grinding to get in them playoffs. Like I said, guys, don't forget, all you got to do is put the comment in, let's get paid in 2022 for your opportunity and your chance to win $500 in cash that will be given away on Instagram Live right before the national championship game on Monday. Guys, money is fucking falling from the sky right now if you know what you're doing. There's so many different actions and possibilities if you have the information, which none of you guys have. There's so many different elements that they don't release to the public with this COVID shit and players not playing, or like I said earlier, players that actually have COVID that haven't reported that they do.
And another quick thing, if you're looking just on your Score app or Scores and Odds and stuff, guys, that information is not correct. It's going to tell you that certain guys are out when they're playing. It's going to tell you that certain guys are playing when they're out. That information is not the information you want to bet your hard-earned money on. I'm telling you right now, you need somebody in the know. So if you're taking this as a business, if you're taking this as this is family money that you need to pay your mortgage, your rent, groceries, whatever, please do your due diligence. Get with somebody in the know. Don't go and just waste your money.
And more importantly, guys, I want everybody to have the best year of 2022 that you guys have ever fucking had. It's a fresh year. It's a fresh start. Put all the negativity behind you and don't worry about what's happened in the past. It's all about the future. Stay strong, stay aggressive, stay focused, stay positive, and nothing can hold you back. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. Behalf of VIP Sports, myself, the paparazzi, the VIP crew, we love you. Looking forward to that national championship game. But right now, more importantly, we're crushing NCAA basketball. Call or DM now to take advantage of one of my promotions, one of our packages, and we'll see you in the winner's circle. And let's make sure that I'm not the only one at the cashier cashing in. Fair enough? We love you guys. See you next week. Peace.